Caught a pandemic, but COVID-19 is rapidly spreading worldwide. Here's a look at how fast things are developing. This is late January. As you can see, the vast majority of cases were in China. A month later, cases outside China began to grow, and it only took another week for the virus to spread to every continent except Antarctica. 72 countries outside China have reported over 10,000 cases. On March the 4th, 14 times as many cases were reported outside China than inside. A few challenges so far in the fight against COVID-19. The first is a cover-up mentality, which proved to be the worst enemy of an epidemic. In Hubei, the epicenter, local officials should have disclosed and reported more information sooner to avoid a larger outbreak. In South Korea, the founder of a religious sect did not disclose his travel history to Wuhan and resulted in half of the country's current infections. The second challenge is a lack of a nonpartisan coordinated national response. The mortality rate in the U.S. as of March 4th is 8%. That is higher than the 4% in China's epicenter Hubei or 3% in Iran. With 2020 being an election year in the U.S., the Trump administration's response to COVID-19 has been as much a political issue as a public health issue. While the real focus, as many argue, should be on a quicker response and faster diagnosis.
What happened in the United States is that the CDC created a test,
up a reagent,
sent a test out to 50 states, and then said, "Oh, hold up, don't use it. Let us fix it."
How quickly
it's
can
now
we get
March.
on track now, Matt?
We hear that it's coming very soon, but I'm here to tell you right now, at one of the busiest hospitals in the country, I don't have it at my fingertips. I still have to call the Department of Health. I still have to make my case plead to test people.
Right now, there's probably hundreds or low thousands of cases.
Hundreds or low thousands of coronavirus cases
in the U.S.
that aren't reported.
That aren't reported yet. It's a big country, 340 million people. One of the mistakes, one of the challenges was getting the diagnostic testing in place. We always rely on the CDC in a public health emergency.
The final challenge is to find the balance between personal liberty and restrictive measures, such as quarantine and travel bans. In hard-hit Italy, besides in heavily affected cities, there have not been nationwide travel restrictions. With EU's open borders, Italy exported the virus to 14 countries in a week. This while some residents in Italy refused to wear masks and went on a protest, demanding the government to give back their, quote, liberty, a demand that apparently angered an Italian parliamentarian who believes it is better to be safe than sorry.
Folli, siete veramente folli. Mi tolgo la mascherina e vi dico, io ero in quelle 3 regioni, voi state meglio così o io con la mascherina?
And in France, some people shared a similar story.
法国人没有戴口罩的习惯，但是估计现在会有了。不过现在好像买不到口罩了，只能去看医生，然后医生跟你说可以买口罩，你就可以去买，不然药房就不卖给你了。我也不知道为什么。我们都感觉法国政府关于这个事情有点过于轻松，我们法国人民都很担心。我要赶快回中国。
In the U.S., experts say there could be legal issue for large-scale quarantine, even though top experts say under some circumstances, extreme measures proved effective.
With the amount of freedom we enjoy in this country, are we capable of the same response that China has taken in?
Well, that's going to be the billion-dollar question, because quarantines here may be unconstitutional.
We've seen the comprehensive measures that China has taken, and we believe that that has had an impact on changing the natural trajectory of the outbreak in China. With following these fundamental measures of looking for cases, looking for contacts, social distancing, hand washing, respiratory etiquette, readying your systems, having an aggressive approach to this, we believe that a reduction in cases in other countries, including Korea, including Italy, including Iran, everywhere that this is possible.
If the COVID-19 has taught us anything, that is, in face of an unknown disease, perhaps there's no such thing as a perfect response system. All countries need to own up to their limitations, be adaptable, respect science, avoid mistakes made, and follow practices that have proven effective.